I think you said that the crimes that are plaguing the city that you mentioned, the property crimes, the burglaries, the car thefts, the where people run cars into buildings, breaking into cars. You're describing those as misdemeanor crimes?
Well,
What up, tribe? I'm here to speak to you once again about my conspiracy theory regarding Bipping in Oakland. My theory is that the police officers are taking a step back and they are allowing this to happen. Why? Because they are upset over all the protesting around George Floyd and defund the police. And they want us as a society to get down on our knees and say, we're sorry for disrespecting police officers. We're going to let you all do your job. We need you. We need you. We need you. And they also want to hire an abundance of police officers. And I'm going to go on to say they want to change laws so more people can get arrested. That is going to lead to more prisons. That's my theory. I've said that multiple times on this podcast. For people that follow the podcast, you know that I've been on that hype since I got bit in July of 2022. Now, for the uninitiated, if you don't know what bipping is when a young underworld person or anybody, doesn't matter their age, but what they do is they bust out the windows of the car and then they take out everything of value inside of the car. Now, I know they do it in a lot of places in this country, but in the Bay Area, these folk have it down as like a science. They're getting everything of value in 8 seconds or less. I've been downtown. I've been by the lake. I've seen it just chilling, just looked up like, and by the time I raise my hand like, oh, snap, they're gone, right? They do it 3D. And it's not like they just do one, they have a whole route, right? And how are they able to have a whole route? Because the police are letting it happen. Now, this is a conspiracy theory. This is something that I put forward before, just knowing the town, knowing how things work, knowing how we would get hemmed up for anything when I was coming up and just like, okay, there's no way people are just getting away with this, right? But now, tribe, by golly, I have proof. Yes, I do. Because about 2 days ago, at a town hall meeting type of situation, our assistant chief of police, Tony Jones, got in front of an audience, right? One of the members of that audience was, let me get that. I don't want to mess the name up. Give me 1 second. Was a public defender in the city of San Francisco named Jesse Hasaya. I hope I did not mispronounce his name. But here's what happens. Our Oakland police representative, Tony Jones, says that, we have to because of Prop 47, we have to let these bippers go, right? If they have an ID on them, even if we catch them in the act, we have to check their ID and we have to let them go with a citation, right? And I'll show you that clip.
I think you said that the crimes that are plaguing the city that you mentioned, the property crimes, the burglaries, the car thefts, where people run cars into buildings, breaking into cars, you're describing those as misdemeanor crimes?
well, there was a change in the law, Prop 47.
Yep.
If we walk outside right now, we catch a person breaking into a car. If they have ID, we have to give them a citation and let them go. It used to be a felony offense. It's not anymore.
That's weird because I'm a public defender in San Francisco and all the cases I get are felony car burglaries where people are breaking into windows. So I'm just trying to figure out, what is different between San Francisco Police Department, who's referring these as felony car burglaries, and the Oakland Police Department that is citing people for these.
I think the law changed that. Didn't that happen in 2016 where certain crimes that were wobblers got nudged over to the misdemeanor category?
I
Drug possession offenses, crimes like pet property crimes like burglary, the grand larceny theft number was risen from,
sure. Petty thefts under 950.
I think what
Burglary in
anybody
terms of
can't dispute though.
shoplifting, the second-degree burglaries, but bipping a window and rolling and pulling the things out of them, any value is a felony. And I'm trying to figure out why your view is that these are citable, or that someone running a car into a building to try to burglarize it might be a misdemeanor, or that even car thefts are misdemeanors, because
Maybe
for the most part they're not.
Okay.
Right? They're not.
Okay, so maybe I misspoke.
Maybe I misspoke. No, player, no, homeboy, you did not misspeak. It may have been a Freudian slip, but you spoke the absolute truth. They are letting people bip these cars because they like all the negative press, and what they're going to say is, once again, you need us, but moving forward, police, we need the police, right? They want us to get down on our knees and say that we need police. My goodness, police, do your job. And a lot of people have already started doing that in town hall meetings. Oh my God, police, 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 help us. Listen to me, there are enough police to stop this bipping right now. I don't want to hear it. Why can't they set up a sting operation on all roads that approach the airport where these things happen? On Hagenberger Road, on either side of Hagenberger Road, in the old Walmart parking lot where Panda Express and In-N-Out Burger are, there was no way that you can't tell me they can't set up a car with a lot of boxes and stuff in it and suitcases in it and set up a sting operation and wait for the people to come and then arrest them. You can't tell me there aren't enough police officers to do that at the gas stations down the street on Hagenberg, at the AMPM on Hagenberg. You can't tell me that there aren't enough police officers to do that on 98. You can't tell me they can't set up a sting operation, but they haven't set up a sting operation. Why? Because they want these things to happen, because it's a public nuisance and they want support from the community so they can get back to randomly pulling over innocent Black people. And this time around, when they do that, they'll have community support and they'll be able to say, well, we have to be able to do this to do our job because y'all saw what happened when we let them run amok. Your windows were busted. You were paying freaking $475 like me to get your window fixed. It was a bad look because celebrities that came to the Bay Area, celebrities such as Alice Rodriguez and Instagram star B. Simone, and Life Jennings, right, and others that come to the town, they get robbed, it looks bad. Y'all see what happened then. So we have to be able to pull people over and be aggressive in order to do our jobs, right? And so that's what's happening. I cannot believe that in a city like Oakland that has a population of over 420,000 people, that has a major league baseball team that is right just north of Silicon Valley, that is right across the water from San Francisco, that has an international airport, that has a rich legacy, that is a place that people want to visit, that the police officers would allow bippers to run roughshod around the city and rob innocent people. I am appalled by these statements from police officer Tony Jones. And once again, my theory that is being proven, right, that I believe has been proven by this video, shows that Oakland police are intentionally letting these things happen. So that part has been proven. The part that has not been proven, but I'm standing on it, I believe it to be true. The reason why is because they want to hire more police officers And yes, they want to get back to the days before George Floyd, before the protest, when they could do things like do anything and even plant drugs on people to get them off the streets. I'm not making this up. Look up the Riders case. The Riders case, I believe it happened in 2001 or 2002, when police officers were planting guns and drugs on people in Oakland. And there was a group within the Oakland Police Department, and they called themselves the Riders. And when they wanted to get somebody off the street, they would plant drugs and guns on them to get them off the street. The city of Oakland, the Oakland Police Department was being watched by the FBI for years because of this Riders scandal. So the OPD, they have a history of when they want someone off the street, when they want to stop a crime, then they would do anything possible to stop that crime. But now, all of a sudden, in the East, the West, and the North, they're allowing people to break windows of working people, right? Of people that have been citizens of this city for their whole lives. And everyone can attest, it's never been this egregious. It's never been this brazen, to whereas you could just hit a lick in broad daylight in multiple cars and drive off and nothing happened to you. And when you call the police, the line is busy. This is intentional. I'm telling you all, this is absolutely intentional because they want more police. They could do their job, but they are deciding not to. My goodness. Listen, let me know what you all think. I'll also drop the link to this exchange between Haziah and the police officer Jones, the Assistant Chief Jones. I'm going to drop that in the description, but let me know what you think. Am I off with my conspiracy theory? Is there something else going on? Am I missing something? Go ahead, drop it in the comments, man. As always, appreciate y'all. Look, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the tribe. Peace, tribe, and another one.